Okie dokie. We got this one in spec. Actually, we got it in better than spec. So let's show what I got. I had the screen filled up and I had to start over again. So I started over again when I got it close. This is way closer than factory. Factory was 20 to 30 grams back in 1987. Today they're a lot closer than that. A performance build is supposed to be 2 grams or less. Here we are, we're half a gram on the left side, the front by the balancer, and 1.45 grams on the rear side by the flex plate. So let's see, it's not going to show me where to take any metal off, but I pretty much stayed in 2 spots. That's all it took for the rear. I was nervous about the metal there and the welding here, but that didn't seem to affect it. They gave me a lot of meat to work with. It looks like this has been shaved in the lathe at some time. Real professional. Same here, real professional balance job. Must have been in the real high-end build back in the day. Same thing here. That first hole was already there. That second hole was already there, but I did this part of it, and you can see where I got all my edges where they're not sharp. This one here is a fresh hole, and I was nervous about getting into the Mallory there, but I didn't get into it. This Mallory looks to be a press fit, not a weld fit. And then you can see it's 30 on the rods, 10 on the mains. This is a SCAT neutral balance flex plate, and that is a TA neutral balance stock replacement hub, which is billet, not cast iron. So we're going to give it a spin, and we're going to see how close it repeats. Now I will say that pretty confident that's going to repeat pretty close. It's been repeating. This one here should repeat, but they will never be the same. And anytime you make a change here, it potentially can make a change here. So what you do is you start off, if they're both high, whichever the highest one is, say if this is 200 grams, this is 150, you get this one down to close to 150, and then you work on them together. You work them down kind of like a seesaw, and then you get them down to, say, what the high side of tolerance would be for a factory build, say 20, 10, or 20, 15, 10, and then when I get them in the 10, usually I bring one to 5, I bring the other one down to 5, and then I go for the gusto for 2. And usually this is what you get. You get them really close. So we're actually under tolerance. There is no such thing as a perfectly balanced rotating assembly, but for all intents and purposes, the machine likes what it sees. So let's see if we can do it again. All right, so it's testing itself. You should stay out of the way. In all actuality, I should have a shield. Got to watch the bob weights and everything. They don't hit the spindle there with the drill bit in it. You can get hurt real bad doing this if you're not careful. Here we go. 34 at 167, and see it buried. It's been, once I got it from 451 down to half, it's been all over there, and the degrees vary a little bit too. But this is engine balancing. This one is done at bob weight 36.6%. Okay, so PM, you have a really nice crank and a really nice flex plate balancer, and your turbo Trans Am should run nice and smooth.